It is so important as an artist to do your job, to see what you're doing in the skin. And therefore, that's why we're using the secondary numbing, right? So we're doing our job as comfortable as possible to the client and as effective as possible as an artist. So the secondary numbing, essentially, it does two things for us. It is numbing the skin. It is taking the blood away from the skin in order for us to see how much pigment we have in the skin. Because sometimes when we work, the redness and the irritation will blend the pigment in the skin. So now we're not going to be able to see what is actually happening in the skin. Did we deposit enough pigment? Did we not deposit enough pigment? Especially that is very important when we work in the beginning of the brows, because we have to layer the pigment so powdery and so soft. There's redness right there. We are not able to see what we're doing. Secondary numbing, it is the liquid silk that we're using in order to do that. Secondary numbing, it's not something that our skin is like, hey, give me more of this. It is actually pretty toxic to our skin, and it goes into your bloodstream as well. So that's really important to know. So using secondary numbings that have a lot of epinephrine, if the percentage of epinephrine in the secondary numbing it's too high, it may cause those allergic reactions. And using the secondary numbing too often during the procedure will cause the skin to heal a longer period of time. So you're going to have less retention. Also, it causes the skin to change texture, so it's going to be harder to introduce the pigment into the skin.